So guys, we are here for discussion on prompt and response pairing project. So to discuss, before going to the detailed one, just to explain what is prompt and response. Prompt is another name of a question being asked to a system. System means it may be a computer, it may be any AI chatbot, anything. But it's not a general question. It is a question which we are or which any user can ask to the AI system. And response or completion. Response is otherwise called as completion. So these two words are the synonym for answer to the question being asked. Now what is our work to do over here? We will be making question, we will be answering the question. Both of the part we will be doing, because our target is to teach the system. We have to make system learn how they will, if any user come and ask for any subject to them, how they are going to respond back. ओके हम लोगों को एक क्वेश्चन बनाना है और उसका एक आंसर भी बनाना है, जिसके तहत हम सिस्टम को समझा सकते हैं. जैसे आपका अमेजन का या फिर आपका अलेक्सा चलता है, उसको किसी ने पढ़ाया है इसीलिए वो आपकी आवाज़ सुन के समझ सकता है या उसी के अकॉर्डिंग वो एक्शन करता है. हम भी अभी वो बेसिक काम करेंगे कि हम क्वेश्चंस तैयार करेंगे एंड देन उन क्वेश्चंस का आंसर्स भी लिखेंगे. हो सकता है एक एजेंट के मन में जो क्वेश्चन चल रहा है वो 100 के बीच में और 2 एजेंट्स के मन में भी सेम क्वेश्चन चल रहा हो, बट लिखने का तरीका अलग हो. So the system, when you generate one question and among the big crowd, again the same question also is generated by 2 more candidates or 2-3 people again, the writing criteria differs. So the system gets a clear idea if using these kind of words, anyone asks me a question, I have to answer this. So whenever we will write something or whenever we will write question, we have to keep in mind we are asking to a system and system has to answer. So when we say we are asking to the system, that means system doesn't have any own experience. System का खुद का कोई experience नहीं होता, उसकी कोई family नहीं होती, उसका कोई opinion नहीं होता. System doesn't has its any self opinion. System can never answer what you personally like. System can only give the common general questions answer or anything which is being published. That is what system can answer. So our question should always be like that. हमें सिर्फ वैसे ही क्वेश्चन डिजाइन करने हैं जहाँ पे लोगों को पूछने की जरूरत पड़े. Like when we go to a doctor, we generally ask, daily basis I am taking only 3 glass of water in a day, is that sufficient? Then doctor again analyzes, no, you should take at least 8 liters of water a day, and that glasses should be this much, this size of glass should be acquainted, your body needs more hydration or normal hydration is okay. He prescribes. So someone is asking this same thing when you ask to the system, what is the how many glasses of water is prescribed by doctor for a normal human being, then the system should answer a person should drink at least a liter of water or 1 or 2 liter of water every day. This is how the question should be. But आप लोगों को question, or you should not make a question like, as per your opinion you say me this. This is not possible actually. System doesn't know what is your opinion. System doesn't have any opinion. So this opinion questions we are not going to make. We are here to make questions on a given topic and a specific task category. Okay, as of now this much is clear?
Yes ma'am.
So now we will be checking like what is this task category, what does this domain means, what is this prompt type, what is factuality. These all things we will be discussing now. Coming for the task category, we will be working on 11 type of task category and 25 domains. Domains is like nothing, a topic. Okay, so topics, what kind of topics would be there? There would be topics like you can say for see animals, art, consumer, culture, entertainment, family relation. These kind of topics would be there. Now in this topic there can be any subtopics. When we talk about weather, we can discuss about seasons, we can discuss about climate, we can make question on tsunami, floods, whatever. This all comes under weather. So this is only the main topic. Scenarios you can create, no worries. You don't have any, you don't need to ask, ma'am, this scenario is will be working or not. But that scenario should be related to the topic. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
हम लोग जब भी क्वेश्चन बनाएंगे, हम सारा क्वेश्चन इसी टॉपिक, जो हमें टॉपिक्स मिला होगा, हम उन्हीं टॉपिक पे लेंगे. एक फाइल हो सकता है एनिमल के ऊपर हो, दूसरा फाइल हो सकता है कंज्यूमर के ऊपर हो. तो ये हमारा मेन टॉपिक है. हमें जब काम करना होगा, हम लोग इसी टॉपिक के बिहाफ पे जो रिलेटेड सिनेरियोज हैं उन्हीं के ऊपर क्वेश्चन बनाएंगे, और जो क्वेश्चन बनाएंगे हम उसका आंसर भी लिखेंगे. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके मैम, मतलब इट्स मीन हमें ही क्वेश्चंस बनाना और हमें ही आंसर बनाने हैं.
एग्जैक्टली.
टॉपिक्स हमें प्रोवाइड किए जाएंगे, राइट?
Topics will be provided, category will be provided. Your part is to, you have to create the question on the topic and as per the task category given. Okay, so this is the first work you have to do. Then the second work comes that you have to yourself verify that if your question is based upon factness or not. What is factness? Truthfulness, yeah, fact. Yes, Asif, you can ask.
Do you have any instruction docs or presentation PPT?
We have instruction docs to be given.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, so let's say, suppose you will be given a set. When you create a task, after creating a question and giving the answer, you yourself have to justify that if that question and that answer is based upon fact or not. How we decide it is fact or not? A question whose sense or whose answer is based upon a factual or a universal truth, the thing which is published or which can be properly verified by approved resources or legal resources. Approved resources, what do you mean by approved resources? Resources like Wikipedia, your government documents, your legal system, the courts that announces the laws and all, whatever legal system has been working since past so many years and years. Those, your literature books, your history books, your mythological books, they all are your approved resources. Your medical organizations, your WHO, specifically WHO only, these all are your approved resources. So whichever question whose answer can be justified or can be verified by these all resources, for them we can say the question is factual. If your answers are even, when whatever answers you are writing, it is someone can verify, yes, this answer is actually true, not for only for this time, it is truth for every time. Anyone can see. And now see example, if someone will ask you what is the height of Qutub Minar, if someone asks Google, whatever Google will say, if you ask Google, the Google will say the same answer. If somebody else also asks, the Google will answer the same. Why? Because it is being depicted and taken from any verified resource. It doesn't give any different answers. I hope you understand now how factuality has to be tagged in a question. You have to create a question. Example, now I'll show you one question. Suppose this is a question. Write a paragraph about how birds fly, drawing an analogy to how airplanes fly include the pros and cons of different wings and wing shape and how altitude impacts bird flight. In this question, is this question based on fact? Yes, it is based on fact. Why? Birds and airplanes both fly and they have different wing shapes. So on the wings and the flight, this question is based on factualness. This is correct. Birds were flying, airplanes also were flying. Today also they are doing and ongoing. In future also it will happen. So this question is completely on fact. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but when you say like example, there will be some question where it will come like generate a chat between two friends talking about games or discussing about newly released Call on Duty games. They have taken a name of a game and they're asking, the two friends are discussing. That question is not factual. It doesn't have any fact on it. Chat can be random. Everyone will write different game names, and different way of writing will be different. Concept will be different. So that is not a factual question, and hence answer will also not be factual or based on fact. Clear? Anyone needs more example?
Ma'am, can you elaborate this because I don't think I get it.
Okay. Just a minute. Okay, so on basis on fact, when we say what is the fact basis question, example, which questions can be fact? Your historical events. Whatever Babar has ruled us, and Humayun has ruled us, or we had mummies in Egypt. These all are historical events. This cannot be changed. Even if in our future generation, this historical events will be same. Your mythological events, that cannot be changed. That has happened, that is existing now, and that will be existing further. Those kind of situations or those kind of questions based on these kind of topics are going to be fact basis. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
किसी को समझ में नहीं आया वो पूछ सकता है. Avinash, Monica, all clear?
Ma'am, can you share a screen? It will be a more understandable.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please share.
I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
can see how it has been defined. A prompt. Hold on. Now it's in light of the truthfulness requirement, a prompt or completion means a question or answer that is marked as factual or factual yes means factuality will be yes means the question is factual, should also be truthful. जो आप क्वेश्चन या आंसर बनाओगे उसको आप यस फैक्चुअलिटी में यस तभी मार्क करोगे जब वो ट्रूथफुल हो. पानी का कलर कलरलेस है, ये ट्रूथ है क्योंकि ये साइंटिफिक इवेंट है. अभी आपको बोला जाएगा 5 + 2 7 है, यस मैथमेटिक्स है. एंड ये बचपन में जब लोग 5 + 2 7 बोलते थे तब भी वही था, आज भी वही है और एंड तक भी वही रहेगा. करेक्ट? नाउ अंडरस्टूड प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, anyone has question?
Yes, ma'am, we can say that universal truth, that we can't change it.
Yes. Now again, what? Yeah, anything else you have to ask?
ये जो क्वेश्चन होते हैं,
One by one, please. One by one.
जो क्वेश्चन होता है जैसे हिस्ट्री के ऊपर या कंज्यूमर के ऊपर इंसान कुछ लिख रहा है, उसमें कैसे पता लगा मतलब ये ट्रूथफुल?
अच्छा, हिस्ट्री के ऊपर लिख रहे हो तो हिस्ट्री तो ऑलवेज ट्रूथ है, राइट? हिस्ट्री के ऊपर आप लिखोगे कि बाबर के समय जो युद्ध हुए थे उनका क्या इफेक्ट पड़ा था. अगर आप ऐसा कुछ क्वेश्चन बनाते हो तो वो तो ट्रूथ ही है, वो हुआ था, युद्ध भी हुआ होगा, बाबर भी थे, राइट? ये तो ट्रूथ है.
नहीं, जैसे हम डेट्स देते हैं आपको, जैसे प्रॉम्प्ट अलग बनाए एंड आंसर में हमें जो डेट्स वगैरह दे रहे हैं साथ में.
इन द सेंस मतलब आप अगर बोलते हो कि पानीपत का युद्ध इस
ईयर में
World War III has happened in this date. It is of course true fact. You are giving the actual date. This date can be verified anywhere. The reason why for helping or for writing the question so that you can easily say that if it is factual or not factual, we are asking you to take the help of Wikipedia only. Whenever you create a question, take help of Wikipedia. So whenever you take a sub scenario from Wikipedia, then the things which we will prepare, you can easily differentiate that whatever the question you have written, is that actually there in, or it is actually referring the Wikipedia, or just you have taken an idea. Is that idea truthful, or you have made some imagination? On basis of that, you can verify very easily. I'll show you how you take. As of now, you understand the fact that for any historical event, scientific findings, or any statements that with a supporting data, when you give years, it is a statement you are giving with a supportive data that is particular in this particular year something has happened. So someone whosoever wants to have a check in by approved resource, they can go to that kind of historical books or medical documents or anything, whichever approved resources are there, they can get it verified. For those all things, you can mark the question as factual. Means the prompt factuality will be yes. Got it?
Yes.
Now there is another, there are actually 3 words. One is prompt factuality, prompt inducing factuality, and response factuality. As of now, which I explained is a prompt factuality. What is the difference between prompt factuality and prompt inducing factuality? Prompt inducing factuality is the question which is being asked is demanding a factual answer. When a question that you have written, the question says that, now example I am saying, what is the color of water? Is that question a factual? Yes. This question is on basis on fact only. Why? Because the question which we have asked, it is from scientific finding. Second, is the question inducing factuality? Yes. Why? The question which is being asked, it is asking for an answer. If it is a scientific finding, the question which you ask, the answer will also be the scientific finding, right? Can we land down in moon? That is the finding has been done, and the answer also should be a finding. It will be a finding, right? जब आप किसी को बोलते हो कि यार 5+4 कितना होता है, तो लोग बोलते हैं 9. क्यों? क्योंकि ये किसी ने समझाया है, मैथमेटिक्स में कहीं पे पब्लिश हुआ है कि हाँ 5 और 4 9 होता है, तो कैसे होता है. सो दैट इज हाउ कि एक प्रॉम्प्ट इंड्यूस करता है फैक्चुअलिटी. This is how when people say that 5 plus 4 is equal to 9 or 6 plus 2 is equal to 8 or any big mathematics has been solved, the relation or the formulas that we use, that are all findings which is being published for studies, and it is approved resource for studies for entire world. It is truth for entire world. If we say square bracket, if the plus or minus, whatever we do, if the mathematics is written in this way, 5 plus 2 into 3, now how do we solve this? Because we have been taught with BODMAS rule, so we are solving first the things inside the bracket. So 2 into 3 will be 6, then 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. This is what mathematics teaches, and this thing entire world learns. Hence these kind of mathematical problems, when numbers or the calculations, not only numbers, calculations are involved, those questions are based on, or sorry, not based on, it is properly on inducing the factuality. Means your prompt factuality will be induced. For example, I am showing you one question here. Suppose you have been asked to make a mathematical question. Roger has 5 tennis ball. He buys 2 more cans of tennis ball. Each can has 3 tennis ball. How many tennis ball does he have now? Now this question, this entire question, can this be verified? Who is Roger? Roger cannot be verified anywhere. Now in this case, when no one knows who is Roger, nothing can be verified. If Roger has 5 tennis ball or not, that also cannot be verified. So this prompt is not factual. When you see the prompt factuality, it is not factual. But this question demands, whatever this question is asking, how many tennis ball does he have now? It needs a calculation. So now this calculation is being verified. It is, you can able to be verified with anyone. आप जब इसका ये जो क्वेश्चन का जब आप आंसर दोगे, ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर फैक्ट बेसिस है. क्यों? क्योंकि जब हम इसका कैलकुलेशन वाइज कैलकुलेशन करेंगे, इट विल कम एज पर द फॉर्मूला वी हैव रेड. एग्जाम्पल देखो, इसका आंसर यहाँ लिखा हुआ है. सी द आंसर हियर. 5 plus 2 into 3. Why 2 into 3? 5 tennis ball he already had. 2 cans he brought. 1 can had 3 balls. So 2 into 3, it will be total 6 balls. So 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. Now this is the fact. This thing can be verified. Hence prompt inducing will be true. And when prompt has expected a truth answer, or you can say a fact basis answer, the answer response factuality will also be true. Anyone who did not understand, maybe Japanese team or maybe your Hindi team, you can just ask. I'll explain particularly in the same way. I'm explaining in Hindi for Hindi people first. कोई भी क्वेश्चन अगर फैक्ट के ऊपर, यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ के ऊपर बनाया जाता है तो उसको हम प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी इज इक्वल टू यस लिखते हैं. बट जो क्वेश्चन हमने बनाया है अगर वो फैक्ट के बिहाफ पे बेस होता है, बट एग्जाम्पल डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं, व्हाट इज कलर ऑफ वाटर, ये एक फैक्ट बेसिस क्वेश्चन है. How a person should put up or add healthiness in its daily diet. अब ये क्वेश्चन फैक्ट के ऊपर बेस जरूर है. हेल्थीनेस डेली डाइट में करेंगे, ये पार्शियल फैक्ट है, ये कहीं पे लिखा नहीं हुआ है, ये पहले नहीं था, ये धीरे धीरे बीमारियों को देखते हुए आया है, तो पार्शियल फैक्ट है, फिर भी हम इसको यस लिख सकते हैं. बट क्या इसका आंसर फैक्ट बेसिस है? जो इसका आंसर मांगा जा रहा है अगर वो फैक्ट बेसिस होता तो पर्टिकुलरली कोई एक एक्सरसाइज या फिर कोई एक डाइट हर कोई बोलता. बट यहाँ पे जब आप किसी को भी पूछोगे, हर कोई बीमारी के अकॉर्डिंग डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एक्सरसाइज, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट डाइट बोलेगा, एंड जो भी बोला जाएगा वो सब कुछ वेरीफाइड जरूर है. क्योंकि हर किसी का आंसर सेम नहीं होगा, इसीलिए ये जो सेकेंड वाला क्वेश्चन है इसका आंसर यानी इसका प्रॉम्प्ट जो इंड्यूसिंग फैक्चुअलिटी है ये फॉल्स होगा. बट व्हाट इज द कलर ऑफ वाटर, इसका प्रॉम्प्ट इंड्यूसिंग ट्रू होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि इसका आंसर आप दुनिया भर में किसी से पूछो, किसी भी रिसोर्स पे पूछो, सबका आंसर एक आएगा, इट इज कलरलेस. अब समझ में आया आप लोगों को?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the team, Japanese team, whenever you ask any kind of question, whenever you put any question, let's say an example, India is a good source of or good producer of rice. Of course, this can be verified. Is India a good producer of rice? Yes, it can be verified. Yes or no, whatever answer is being written, that can be verified through any approved resource. But when the question is said, what is the maximum or minimum percentage of production in Chandigarh or any one state of India, everyone will give different percentages. Someone may say 50%, someone may say 49.55, someone can say approximate 40% of crops in that particular state is of rice only. So the question is based on fact, but the answer is not factual because everyone's answer is differing. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what your factuality is. Now coming to the task category. So first we will go for open-ended generate. In open-ended generate, what do you mean by open-ended generate? You can see the word generate means something new. Something new on the thing which is already existing. Means a thing is existing, but you have to create something new of your own. For example, by manufacturers or producers for any product. Why we say they have manufactured, they have generated some new thing from existing thing, they have utilized their own ideas, they have filtered some more new things, and they have given a new product. That is called as generate. So here, when the task category is open-ended generate, what we need to do, we need to create questions on the given topic. Whatever topic would be here, it should not be always, it will not be always animals. It may be any of the 25 topics. In that case, what you have to do, you have to create a question which will ask the answer to create something new, or to create a question in a new manner, or write an answer in a new words whose answer is already existing somewhere. Example, now see this question. It is open-ended generate animals, and it has been asked as write a paragraph about how birds fly, drawing an analogy to how airplanes fly. Include pros and cons of different wing shapes and how altitude impacts bird flight. Now in this question, birds fly and your airplanes fly, and the pros and cons, someone has already described it. It is already existing, right? This fact is already existing somewhere. Now what you need to do, you have to create a question where you have to write the answer in your own words. Now if I change this question in this way, discuss how birds fly, drawing an analogy to how airplanes fly, include the pros and cons, I'll write like discuss how the pros and cons of wing shapes and the altitude impact according to the airplanes and birds flight. The same question, I just modified it. So in open-ended generate, you have always to keep what all things you need to keep in mind while writing questions. जब हम इसके लिए open-ended generate category के लिए लिखेंगे question, हमेशा हम लोग will keep in mind to keep words like discuss, write a paragraph, write a passage, or you can say how, the word called how things, or how this thing affected to this, or anything as per. But the main keyword should be like discuss, write a paragraph, write a passage, write a ad, write a short note. So when this type of questions is being asked, everyone will write on their own words. The concept will be same, the basic will be same, but everyone will write or present the things in their own words. That is called generate. हिंदी में समझ में आ गया आप लोगों को? जब ओपन एंडेड जनरेट के लिए क्वेश्चन बनाओगे, क्वेश्चन के अंदर आपको लिखना पड़ेगा. जब क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट ऐसा होना चाहिए, पूरे क्वेश्चन में ये सारे वर्ड्स होने चाहिए, जरूर होने चाहिए. ये जैसे इंग्लिश में लिखा है, आपको इंग्लिश में नहीं लिखना है, आप लोगों को हिंदी में लिखना है. एग्जाम्पल, एक अनुच्छेद बनाइए, या फिर एक शॉर्ट
टिप्पणी कीजिए, कुछ लाइक दैट,
टिप्पणी दीजिए. इस तरीके के कीवर्ड्स जरूर रहने चाहिए. ठीक है. हाँ,
मुझे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना था. जैसे जो पैराग्राफ मिलेगा, उसमें से क्वेश्चंस बनाने हैं, या सिर्फ एक टॉपिक मिलेगा? पैराग्राफ कहाँ से आएगा?
टॉपिक आपको खुद, टॉपिक ही मिलेगा आपको, क्वेश्चंस आपको खुद बनाना है.
ओके, टॉपिक मिलेगा, टॉपिक में मतलब पूरा पैराग्राफ तो लिखा होगा उसमें, उससे देख के क्वेश्चंस बनाने? नहीं,
आपको सिर्फ टॉपिक मिलेगा. सिनेरियोज आप कुछ भी ले सकते हो. इट्स नॉट मैंडेटरी कि आपको ये ले सकते, एनी सिनेरियोज, बट वो टॉपिक से रिलेट होना चाहिए. अब जैसे एग्जांपल कंज्यूमर. सो इन कंज्यूमर व्हाट ऑल सिनेरियोज कैन कम? कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर, इट कैन कम. Online, offline purchase also consumer is related. Then you can say like next comes like choices of consumer, preference of consumers.
Okay.
Right. So these are many topics. Any one scenarios you can write in that particular topic.
ओके. कितने ये सब के लिए हमें मतलब सिस्टम पे मिलेगा ना सब कुछ, जो भी डोमेन वगैरह होता है उसमें करने के लिए?
सॉरी, समझे नहीं. आपको आप यू विल बी प्रोवाइडेड विद पोर्टल एक्सेस टू वर्क.
Okay. हाँ, yes, I am asking that. Okay. So कितने क्वेश्चंस बनाने होंगे, मतलब कोई ऐसा, और कितना टाइम वर्क करना है, कुछ ऐसा क्वेश्चंस थे मेरे.
Let's complete the training. We'll come to the production part.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, open-ended generate. Anyone is having doubt? For Japanese team, whenever you create your question in Japanese language, you have to include words like discuss, write a paragraph, write an ad, write an application. These kind of keywords should be there. But please write everything in Japanese. No English words allowed. No English fonts allowed. Same thing, Hindi people, whenever you write a question, prepare a question first, then write answer. But everything should be in Hindi language only. Proper Hindi language, not Hindi fonts only. It should be proper Hindi language. And fonts also will be in Hindi. Same way, Japanese people, fonts and language completely should be in Japanese. No English allowed. Even your numericals. Yes, please.
मैम आपने अभी कहा कि हमें जो कीवर्ड्स डालने हैं कि राइट एप्लीकेशन, मतलब हिंदी में लिखना होगा हमें कि संक्षिप्त में लिखिए, या
Exactly.
कीवर्ड्स हमें मतलब खुद से ही क्रिएट करने पड़ेंगे या आपके एंड से कीवर्ड्स आने वाले हैं वहाँ पे?
मैंने एग्जाम्पल दिया आपको, आप इसको यूज करके कर सकते हो.
आपको एक चीज़ पूछनी थी आपसे, लाइक मैं ये एक बना रहा था ओपन एंडेड क्लासिफिकेशन.
सॉरी,
ओपन एंडेड क्लासिफिकेशन.
मैं अभी आई नहीं उधर, आपको वेट करना पड़ेगा. प्लीज वेट, जब तक आप लोग, कुछ लोग या इसमें यहाँ पे एक्सपीरियंस्ड हो. आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट, न्यू पीपल्स आर ओवर हियर, सो प्लीज वेट. Now, here we have discussed about open-ended generate. So, what is the definition of open-ended generate? In the category, we need to frame a question which demands a new content on a topic, on a given topic. Questions that need to be generated or that need to be created on the given topic, where questions should have keywords like generate, or you can say discuss, write a paragraph, write a short note, write an application, these kind of keywords. And the question should be completely narrow searched or completely filtered. Example, write an ad for hiring a maid. This is a general question. We have not specified a proper thing like which kind of maid we need. Write an ad where write an ad to get hire a maid who will be available for 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for 6 working days. This is a proper specified and filtered question. Understood? Guys, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So now you can see, now we'll go for a next kind of open-ended generate. See, generate an informative article about what has happened in the last decade in terms of climate change. Discuss factors such as human activities, air pollution, sea level rise, and changes in severe weather events. The article should be 2 to 3 paragraphs long and include a conclusion. Now you can see the keywords. Write a paragraph, generate an informative article. Okay. Then another type of open-ended generate. Generate a list of 5 unique and creative sports that you think could be invented in the future. Sports already there, it is existing, but here, as we need to generate something new, the question itself asks, what are the generate a list of 5 unique and creative things or creative sports that you think could be invented in the future. It has not been done till now. Something new content it has been asked to be written. Understood? Now I think the examples are pretty clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the thing what it comes in your mind to see how it is being presented. Why here only in the first example there was only question. Then here when second example given, these all things are written. And then when we came to the third question, why it is in this way? It has asked for 5 and only here 4 written. Where is the fifth one? So these things are like prompt type. We do work on prompt type. What is prompt type? The way or the format you write the prompt. जिस तरीके से हमें प्रेजेंट करना है प्रॉम्प्ट को, उसको हम बोलते हैं प्रॉम्प्ट टाइप. प्रॉम्प्ट सेक्शन पे अगर सिर्फ हम क्वेश्चन लिख देते हैं, if at all we write only question in the prompt section, then you have to see that the prompt type given to you should be instruction. Example, if at all you have been assigned like open-ended generate, any topic is given and the prompt type is instruction, for those all category or those all files, you have to write only question in the prompt section and answer will there be in response section. Okay, this is the presentation in Excel sheet. I'll show you which is the prompt section and response section in the portal. Don't worry, just understand there is a prompt section and there will be a response section. So when your file says instruction, write only question in the prompt section and answer in the response section. When your file says open-ended generate continuation, when the prompt type is continuation, you have to write in the prompt section, you have to write the question first. First you need to write your question, then give a enter, then you write the some part of answer, not the entire answer. Some part of answer means start the answer from the prompt section only and end the answer in the response section. Example C. Here what they have done, as it is a very big answer, means as it has been asked to write an article kind of thing. So first paragraph and from the second paragraph, the first line has been half written. You can see the half continuation part. The half is not here. Going into the less positive facts regarding climate change in the last decade, then comma, the rest things are not here. Where it is written? It is written in the response section. See, these all things. This is how continuation works. Continuation means from prompt section only the answer will be starting and will be ending in the response section. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
हिंदी में समझाना जरूरी है या आप लोग समझ गए?
समझ गए मैम.
Everyone.
यस मैम.
मैम इसका रिकॉर्डिंग सेशन भी रहेगा, राइट?
We hope someone is recording. I'm not recording at my end. Ajay, are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go to the third example of the same open-ended generate. Now we have this one. Now you see it is open-ended generate ICL. We read about open-ended generate instruction type of prompt. Then we read about open-ended generate continuation type of prompt. Now we are going to go for open-ended generate ICL, which is in context learning. ICL means in context learning. अभी in context learning क्या है? In the prompt section, we need to solve some question. Means there should be some answers already written, so that the next answer will be written as per that or following that. क्वेश्चन में जब आपको कोई क्वेश्चन आईसीएल में दिया जाता है या आप लिखते हो, उस क्वेश्चन का पहले कुछ आंसर्स आपको खुद लिख लेना होता है प्रॉम्प्ट में. देन जो फाइनल आंसर होता है उसको आपको रेस्पॉन्स में लिखना होता है. और इन शॉर्ट आपको क्या करना है, पहले जो पहला क्वेश्चन है आपको सॉल्व कर देना है. देन जो रेस्ट क्वेश्चंस है या जो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन होगा वो पहले क्वेश्चन के अकॉर्डिंग ही सॉल्व करना है. जरूरी ये नहीं है कि इस कैटेगरी में या इस प्रॉम्प्ट टाइप में आप हमेशा 2-3 क्वेश्चन लिखो, 2 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो और तीसरे क्वेश्चन लिख के फिर आंसर में जाके सॉल्व करो. It's not required. It's totally not required that in this category you will write 3 questions. 2 you will solve in the prompt section, and the third one you will write in the answer section. It is not mandatory. What you can do, example, you see this. Generate a list of 5 unique and creative sports. So 1, 2, 3, 4 has been written, and the 5th has been left out. So the person who will be, or when not the person, the computer system, when you write these kind of question, the computer understands that okay, the 5th number also should be written in this format only. The computer will follow this format and will respond you in this format. You can see how it is written. First the sports name, and there is a small explanation in it. Here, see, there is a sports name and then small explanation. Is that clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Now in ICL you will see a small difference. We will be adding a sep tag. Sep is like separator tag or a example tag. SEP is your separator or example tag. When we give this SEP tag for all ICL questions, we give an SEP tag in answers. Means, see, this line has been written and then it is given an SEP tag. Means, generate a list of 5 things we have to write. So the first thing, example, has been given. Hence, as it is an example, so we have written here as SEP at the end of the sentence. Then the next sports has been written. It is a second example. So at the end of the second sentence, again SEP tag. Third, sports, at the end SEP tag. Fourth, SEP tag. Now the computer understood that this question has to be answered in this way. So 4 things has been written. I have to give the answer of 5 and it should be in this way only. This is the examples for how to write the answer. That is the reason for each example or for each sports end we have given SEP tag. And SEP tag is always written within square brackets and capital letters. This will not be in Hindi or in Japanese language. It will be in proper English language only. This tag. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in ICL section, whenever you solve any question in prompt, they will have at the end the SEP tag. But why? So that computer understand that, okay, as per this example, I need to answer the next one. Understood this one?
नो मैम, ये क्या चीज इंग्लिश में लिखना है?
SEP, स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट के अंदर SEP. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे मैंने आपको क्यों लिखा जाता है, ताकि कंप्यूटर को समझाया जाए कि जो ये ऊपर पूछा गया क्वेश्चन है उसको आंसर करने का क्या तरीका है. जैसे यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन पूछा गया, जनरेट अ लिस्ट ऑफ 5 यूनिक एंड क्रिएटिव स्पोर्ट्स. तो यहाँ पे 5 यूनिक के जगह पे 4 यूनिक स्पोर्ट्स लिख दिया गया. ठीक है, इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर यहाँ पे थोड़ा सॉल्व किया गया. जिस तरीके से सॉल्व किया गया उस एग्जाम्पल को रेफर करके नेक्स्ट आंसर लिखना है. क्या करना है? आपको नहीं, मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा आप क्या पूछ रहे हो. आपका नेटवर्क डिस्टर्ब हो रहा है. ICL में पैराग्राफ कभी नहीं बनता. आप पैराग्राफ बनाओगे तो कितना टाइम, कितने बार लिखोगे? पैराग्राफ कैसे बनाओगे आप? आपको क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना जरूरी है, राइट? आपको एक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करोगे तभी तो आप उस नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर लिखोगे. जरूरी नहीं है कि आप हमेशा जनरेट अ लिस्ट ऐसे ही लिखो. बट आप हमेशा शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन बनाना. एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको और भी ICL से और भी एग्जाम्पल दूंगी, डोंट वरी, आपको समझ में आएगा. इट्स एन एग्जाम्पल फॉर ओपन एंडेड जनरेट. आप लोग जब भी क्वेश्चन बनाओ, रेफर दिस शीट ओनली. In this sheet, the way the question has been formatted, format your topic question like this. Means अगर यहाँ पे स्पोर्ट्स के जगह एनिमल्स होता तो आप एनिमल्स के लिए कुछ इसी तरीके का ही क्वेश्चन बनाते, कुछ इस तरीके का. जरूरी नहीं है यहाँ पे क्रिएटिव स्पोर्ट्स इन फ्यूचर लिखा है, आप यहाँ पे एनिमल के ऊपर कुछ एनिमल हस्बेंड्री किस तरीके से बना सकते हैं क्रिएटिव वे में, आप उस तरीके से लिख सकते हैं. बट द फॉर्मेटिंग शुड बी सेम एज दिस. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's see how the factuality of this question. This question I already explained you that birds flight, airplanes flight, pros and cons. This question demands a factual answer, and this question is also based on fact. That is the reason the prompt factuality also written here yes, and prompt factuality inducing also written yes. As the prompt factuality inducing is yes, that means the response also will be factual. If the question is demanding a factual answer and the answer which you have written, it is but obvious that it will be factual. Right? Anyone has to ask something? Please go ahead. किसी ने हैंड रेज किया था, क्वेश्चन पूछिए. No one. Okay.
Actually, Gulam asked question in call message chat.
Okay. Is there any instruction documents that will be given? Yes, this thing will be shared with you. Do not worry. The entire link, guidelines, instructions, example spreadsheet, everything will be shared you in the group. If you are already added in the group, then it's already present there. If you are not added, it will be given to you. Next, coming to this question, generate an informative article about what has happened in the last decade in terms of climate change. Discuss factors such as human activities, etc. Write the article. The article should be of 2 to 3 paragraphs long and should include a conclusion. Okay. Now, in this question which is being asked, can anyone say me if it is based on fact or not? Is this question based on fact or not? Please answer soon. No answer.
I think yes, because talking about air pollution. So
it's not because air pollution. It's not.
And sea level rise.
This question is based on fact, but the question is not because of the air pollution and all. Means it is not
because it happened in the last decade.
Yes, it is because it is asking for a particular timeline. In last 10 years, what are the changes happened in terms of climate? Of course, every year there is a climatic change. So we have to write within 10 years what all things has happened.
Yes, ma'am. But सबके जो भी point of view वो तो अलग होंगे ना कि 10 years में क्या changes हुआ.
Prompt आपका factual है. Because of this question, the prompt is factual, but the question is not demanding a factual answer.
Yes, ma'am.
सबका व्यूज अलग होगा. दैट मीन्स योर प्रॉम्प्ट इंड्यूसिंग.
तो वहाँ पे फॉल्स आएगा, यस नो ट्रू, आई मीन यस और नॉट.
नो आएगा. ट्रू फॉल्स
नो
या
आएगा.
यस नो ही आएगा ऑब्वियसली.
हाँ, यस मैम.
ओके. तो जो भी आपका क्वेश्चन, आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी, आई रिवर्स्ड इट. It was my mistake. This question is actually not based on fact. Last decade, in exactly the timeline has not been mentioned that particular which year climate change has happened. So this entire question is not based upon a fact, but the question which is being asked, it is demanding a fact answer. Why fact? Because it has been specified. Human activities, on basis of these all things, what changes has happened, we have to write that. And whatever this thing will be written, it can be verified, because the question says that what has happened in the last decades in terms of climate change. Now, on basis of these things, whatever will be written, that will be fact. But the answers again will be varying from person to person or channels to channel as per their observation. Hence, the entire question is not based on fact.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
prompt factuality will be false, your prompt inducing factuality will be true, and hence the response factuality will be true. Coming again, ये क्वेश्चन इसीलिए आप, ये टोटल जो प्रॉम्प्ट है, आपने जो क्वेश्चन बनाया, ये इसीलिए फैक्चुअल नहीं होगा क्योंकि इस क्वेश्चन का सिंगल टर्म्ड आंसर नहीं. इस क्वेश्चन के अकॉर्डिंग सबका डिफरेंट ऑब्जर्वेशन होगा, राइट? अब ह्यूमन एक्टिविटीज में आप लोगों, तुम्हें जो चेंज समझ में आया वो बाकी लोगों को नहीं, बाकी लोगों को कुछ और चेंजेस, और ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट चेंजेस दिखा, वो उनके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट था. बट देन अगेन जो चेंजेस जो भी लिखेगा इसके अंदर, क्योंकि ये कहीं ना कहीं से, ये जो क्लाइमेट चेंज है, क्लाइमेट चेंज कोई इमेजिनेशन नहीं है, इट हैज हैपेंड. ये कहीं ना कहीं से वेरीफाइड है कि वो क्लाइमेट चेंज हुआ है. तो प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअल नहीं है, बट इंड्यूस कर रहा है फैक्चुअलिटी कि मुझे इसका फैक्ट बेसिस आंसर दो, किस तरीके से चेंजेस हुआ था. तो जो ये क्या क्या चेंजेस हुआ था, इट कैन बी वेरीफाइड थ्रू रिसोर्सेज and through approved resources, not resources, it should be approved resources only. And इसका आंसर भी फैक्ट के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा. क्लियर?
यस मैम.
तो आपका क्योंकि ये फैक्ट बेसिस आंसर मांग रहा है, तो हमारा रेस्पॉन्स फैक्चुअलिटी भी हमने यस डाला है, और क्योंकि ये फैक्ट बेसिस आंसर मांग रहा है, इसलिए हमारा प्रॉम्प्ट इंड्यूसिंग भी यस है. बट अगर आपका ये क्वेश्चन फैक्ट बेसिस नहीं होता, if it is not completing the fact, it is not verified. For example, last decade in terms of climate change, if at all you see ki entire 10 years there has no been change, only a last or single 1 or 2 year the changes has happened, and which is not continuous, then this question would not be a factual one. Going to this question, generate a list of 5 unique and creative sports that you think could be invented in the future. ये क्वेश्चन फ्यूचर में कैसा बन सकता है ये पूछ रहा है. तो ये ना तो कोई फैक्ट के बेसिस का आंसर मांग रहा है, ना ये क्वेश्चन खुद फैक्ट पे बिलोंग करता है. दैट इज द रीजन योर प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी
नो
will be no, prompt inducing factuality will be also no, hence the response factuality will also be no. जब एक क्वेश्चन फैक्ट बेसिस आंसर मांग ही नहीं रहा है, तो उसका रिस्पॉन्स भी मतलब जो उसका आंसर भी फैक्ट पे होगा ही नहीं. किसी को डाउट?
No, got it.
Got it. Okay. So next we have to go for a next category, that is your open-ended chain of thought. Open-ended chain of thought. Guys, you understood the difference between ICL, continuation and instruction? This prompt type, did you understood? This is a single category we were learning about. In the single category, there are 3 prompt types. You understood the difference? When
प्लीज मैम
task category, sorry,
प्लीज मैम थोड़ा सा ये जो टाइप्स हैं थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए एक बार.
okay, जो open, जब भी कोई category दिया जाएगा, whenever you will be assigned with a category and a prompt type is written as instruction, you have to keep in mind that in question section you will be only writing the question only. You have to create a question only first, then you have to go to the response section and write the answer with proper capitalization, punctuation. Understood? This is your instruction part. But when you go for continuation, when a task category is tagged as prompt type continuation, you have in prompt section, in the question section only, first write the question, give enter, start the answer from the prompt section only. But it should be, जब आप लिखोगे ये इस तरीके से दिखना चाहिए कि सेंटेंस आधा है. आप बोलोगे रिस्क में फुल स्टॉप देके छोड़ोगे तो वो आधा नहीं है, ठीक है. कॉमा दे दिए, कुछ सेंटेंस का आधा अधूरा मीनिंग छोड़े हो, तो आप क्या करोगे, आंसर पर से स्टार्टिंग के कुछ पॉइंट्स लिखोगे या कुछ लाइंस लिखोगे, देन आप उसको आधे में ही छोड़ दोगे.
ओके मैम, ओके,
ठीक है. आधे में छोड़ के कहाँ उसको पूरा कहाँ करोगे, आंसर सेक्शन में.
आंसर सेक्शन
आपका आंसर, जैसे यहाँ पे इंग्लिश में क्या आता है, हम लोग तो अल्फाबेट से समझ जाते हैं कि स्टार्टिंग है या एंडिंग है, क्योंकि कभी कोई आंसर स्टार्ट होता है आप कैपिटल से लिखते हो, बट जब आधे से लिखते हो तो वो स्मॉल लेटर से लिखा जा रहा है. बट हिंदी में वो पता नहीं चलेगा आपको, नीदर इन जापानीज. When we start writing in English, we can understand by saying that okay, answer has been started from here because of capitalization. But when you write in small letters, you understand that okay, somewhere something half is written. We need to check. But in your native language, you do not have that option. So for that reason, see how the sentence has been ended with a comma. That means someone can understand, yes, something is there and it has been left out, and that has been completed in the response section.
Okay.
Clear? Now you see what is the difference in ICL. When in ICL, what has happened? We have written the question. We have started drafting the answer also. But there, why we say it is a in context learning? Because we are using a SEP tag. Using the SEP tag means for the question which is being asked, this is the examples being solved. It is actually unique. So 1, 2, 3, 4 examples given. So the fifth one has to be written like this only.
ओके ओके मैम, तो इन तीनों में से कोई एक ही दिया जाएगा टास्क हमको, ऐसा ना कि तीनों ही दिए जाएंगे?
नहीं, आपको हर कैटेगरी फाइल्स के साथ, अभी आप पहला फाइल करोगे. जस्ट अ मोमेंट गाइस. राहुल, आई एम इन द मिडल ऑफ अ मीटिंग. ओके ओके. सॉरी. तो आपको क्या मिलेगा, अभी पहला फाइल आपने सपोज किया ओपन एंडेड जनरेट लीगल, टॉपिक लीगल है एंड ICL, ठीक है. सेकेंड फाइल आपकी ओपन एंडेड जनरेट लिटरेचर कंटिन्यूएशन. थर्ड फाइल आपकी ओपन एंडेड जनरेट इंस्ट्रक्शन ऑन होम एंड गार्डनिंग.
ओके.
तो एक साथ आपको नहीं, जब भी आप कोई एक फाइल करोगे उसमें एक ही टाइप का प्रॉम्प्ट होगा.
यस यस, दैट्स आई एम आस्किंग. ओके
ओके. सो ओपन एंडेड जनरेट ऑल क्लियर?
यस मैम.
ओके. Ajay, should we be continuing with all people or you will be separating people right now?
Yeah, we can continue, right?
Okay. So second example is open-ended chain of thought. What is open-ended chain of thought? Again, we have to write a question with proper filter, but the question should be always a mathematical question. Chain of thought means step by step explanation. Okay, open-ended chain of thought means step by step explanation. Any mathematical question is the only fact where step by step reasoning can be given. So whenever you find any topic having open-ended chain of thought, on that topic you have to create mathematical problems. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now see example. Let's see first one. Again, you match the prompt type also. I'll be explaining the example. See, it is open-ended chain of thought instruction. So now the question comes. Roger has 5 tennis ball. Because it has been given here sports, so we have created like Roger has 5 tennis ball. He buys 2 more cans of tennis ball. Each can has 3 tennis ball. How many tennis ball does he have now? Please explain your reasoning step by step. This is how the question should be there. Okay? Just because it is instruction, so in prompt section only question written. The answer has been written again in the response section. To summarize the situation, Roger has 5 tennis ball, buys 2 more cans of tennis ball. Each can have 3 tennis ball. If you add the number of tennis ball he already has with the number of tennis ball he buys, it will be 5 plus bracket 2 into 3, which is equal to 5 plus 6, which is equal to 11. So he has 11 tennis ball now. It is called step by step explanation. Okay? Understood?
मैम आई हैव क्वेश्चन.
Yes.
एक्चुअली देखिए ये समझ में आ गया जो अभी आपने इंस्ट्रक्शन बताया है, बट इसका अगर डेमो रहता कि मतलब कि इसका वर्कफ्लो क्या है, पहले हमको क्या करना होगा उसके बाद फिर क्या करना होगा. ये जो अभी आपने बताया कि इंस्ट्रक्शन एंड ICL सब टाइप कैटेगरी जो बताया आपने, ये समझ में आ गया कि ICL में हम लोगों को क्वेश्चन भी लिखना है और साथ ही साथ जिस फॉर्मेट पे आंसर चाहिए वो भी लिखना है, लेकिन आंसर के बाद में हम लोगों को SEP वाला जो टैग होता है वो यूज करना होगा, राइट?
नहीं, ICL का मतलब सिर्फ इतना नहीं है. ICL का मतलब है आपको क्वेश्चन लिखना है. क्वेश्चन लिखने के बाद वो क्वेश्चन को आपको थोड़ा बहुत सॉल्व करना है.
वही तो मैंने बताया कि क्वेश्चन का जो भी आंसर मुझे जिस फॉर्मेट पे चाहिए.
जस्ट अ मोमेंट प्लीज गाइस, एवरीवन अदर देन दिस पर्सन म्यूट योरसेल्फ. ICL में क्या होता है, आप जब क्वेश्चन लिखते हो, जैसे यहाँ पे एग्जांपल था कि जनरेट ऑफ लिस्ट ऑफ 5 दिया गया था, तो आंसर लिखने का 4 तरीका समझा दिया गया. ठीक है, अब 5वां वाला उसको देखते हुए लिखना है, इसीलिए SEP टैग यूज होता है. आप देख रहे हो इधर, जब यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन लिस्ट ऑफ 5, यहाँ पे 1, 2, 3 और 4 आंसर लिख दिया था. ठीक है, बट 5th वाला मिसिंग है, तो 5th वाला को ऐसे जब फॉर्मेट में लिखा जाता है SEP टैग के साथ, तो कंप्यूटर को ये समझ में आता है कि मुझे जो 5वां आंसर देना है वो इसी फॉर्मेट में देना है जैसे यहाँ लिखा हुआ है. दिस इज ICL. बट क्वेश्चन के साथ आंसर स्टार्ट करना है, दैट इज कंटिन्यूएशन. क्वेश्चन भी लिखोगे और उसका आंसर आप थोड़ा बहुत स्टार्ट करोगे और आधे में रोक दोगे, कॉमा में रोक दिए या सेंटेंस को आधा अधूरा छोड़ देते हो, और वो अधूरापन आप खत्म करोगे रेस्पॉन्स सेक्शन में.
मतलब रेस्पॉन्स में हम लोगों को ही लिखना पड़ेगा, राइट?
एग्जैक्टली, आपको ही क्वेश्चन और पूरा आंसर आपको ही लिखना है. बस प्रेजेंट करने का तरीका एज पर प्रॉम्प्ट टाइप अलग होता है.
अच्छा, समझ में आ गया. मतलब इसका वर्कफ्लो जो मुझे समझ में आया वो मैं अभी कंफर्म करा रहा हूँ आपसे भी, कि मुझे आपका कैटेगरी और ये आपका जो भी कंटिन्यूएशन ICL या जो भी मतलब रहेगा और ये टॉपिक, ये आप लोगों की तरफ से मतलब टास्क में मुझे मिल जाएगा, राइट?
ये 3 मिलेगा.
और इसके बाद मुझे अब खुद से प्रॉम्प्ट लिखना होगा इसी इंस्ट्रक्शन के बेसिस पे, और प्रॉम्प्ट का फिर रिस्पॉन्स भी मुझे ही लिखना पड़ेगा.
एग्जैक्टली.
ओके, थैंक यू मैम.
ठीक है, ओपन एंडेड चेन ऑफ थॉट के मैं आपको 3 एग्जांपल्स दिखाऊंगी, एंड तीनों ही एग्जांपल्स विल बी मैथमेटिकल. सी हाउ इट डिफर्स. As it is instruction, so the first question, only the question has been written. Now this question, you see again it is a mathematical question, and it is asked to do the stepwise reasoning. Step by step you need to solve. Because it is continuation, mathematics or the work has been or the answer has been started from the question, but again the last step is missing. Missing means it has been left in half. The question is not fully answered here. Half of the answer is written here and half of the answer is written in the answer section. Third number, see, because it is continued, here also 3 dot and left, then here again from 3 dot it has been started. Okay, and the final answer has been ended here. But if I go for ICL, you see, answer the following math word problems. The first question has been written, it has been solved, and then SCP tag has been given. Means this is the first example of solving this kind of a question. Second, the similar kind of question, one more question has been written. Then it has been solved, and again SCP tag has been given. Third question written, but it is not solved. That means computer understood I need to solve this question as per these two examples. The way it has been written, I have to write in this way only. See the answer in the response section. Numberings given, where the numberings given in the question, yes. After writing the question, when writing the answer, they have written step by step, step 1, step 2, step 3. Here also it has been done the same way, step 1, step 2, step 3. Each step is having its own calculation and then in last the final calculation. Understood? This is your ICL. करेक्ट. अब आप मुझे पूछोगे मैडम टेनिस बॉल भी है, बनानास भी है, हाउस प्लांट्स है, ये तो किसी एक टॉपिक को रिलेट ही नहीं करेगा. हमें तो क्वेश्चन एक ही टॉपिक पे बनाना है. आप इसका टॉपिक देखोगे, इसका टॉपिक स्टडी है, स्टडी में सब कुछ आ सकता है.
यस यस यस
राइट. बट जब यहाँ पे एनिमल्स था तो देखिए सिर्फ एनिमल के ऊपर क्वेश्चन बना.
स्पेसिफिक उसी टॉपिक पे ही मुझे फिर क्वेश्चन बनाना पड़ेगा.
एग्जैक्टली. ठीक है. तो जो भी ओपन एंडेड चेन ऑफ थॉट इज द वेरी इजीएस्ट वन यू हैव टू डू. You have to create a mathematical question only, and the answer has to be written step by step. Got it?
फैक्चुअलिटी वाला में मैम थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन था. जो आपने बताया था फैक्चुअलिटी के ऊपर मुझे प्रॉम्प्ट बनेगा, तो उस प्रॉम्प्ट में यानी कि अगर उस प्रॉम्प्ट का कोई डेफिनेट आंसर होगा, जैसे कि आपने एग्जांपल दिया था कि व्हाट इज द कलर ऑफ वाटर, है ना, तो इसका एक डेफिनेट आंसर होता है जो सब लोगों को पता रहता है कि वाटर इज कलरलेस. तो इस टाइम हम लोग को
हर यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ को हम लोग बोलते हैं फैक्चुअल, फैक्ट बेस्ड. ठीक है. पानी का कलर
तो यहाँ पर दो पैरामीटर्स, हाँ, पानी का कलर कलरलेस है. तो यहाँ पर देखिए एक्चुअल में जो क्लियर करना था वो ये था कि यहाँ पर दो आपके पास पैरामीटर हम लोगों को मिल रहा है. एक है फैक्चुअल प्रॉम्प्ट वाला, जैसे हेडिंग दिखाइएगा मैम प्लीज. एक इंड्यूसिंग करके समथिंग कुछ था, प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी एंड प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी इंड्यूसिंग, राइट. तो प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी को और प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी इंड्यूसिंग के बीच में डिफरेंस क्या, हम थोड़ा सा बस एक एग्जांपल देके क्लियर कर देते तो बहुत हेल्पफुल होता है.
प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी मींस the entire prompt is based on truthfulness or universal truth.
Okay.
Fine. Prompt factuality inducing means your question is expecting a fact basis answer.
Okay.
कैसे? Example. For this question, Roger has 5 tennis ball. He buys 2 more cans. जो भी ये mathematical question है, क्या ये फैक्ट बेस है? ये पूरा क्वेश्चन किसी फैक्ट पे है क्या? ये पूरा क्वेश्चन फैक्ट बेस नहीं है, क्योंकि रॉजर है नहीं है, कोई इंसान है भी या नहीं, उसके पास टेनिस बॉल है भी या नहीं, इट कैन नॉट बी वेरीफाइड फ्रॉम एनी अप्रूव्ड रिसोर्स. पहला चीज, इसीलिए इसका प्रॉम्प्ट का फैक्चुअलिटी नो रहेगा. बट जो ये चीज, ये जो क्वेश्चन पूछा गया, हाउ मेनी टेनिस बॉल टोटल ही हैज, ये जो कैलकुलेशन होगा, ये फैक्ट,
वो तो एक ही होगा, ये आ जाएगा, उसका एक डेफिनेट आंसर होगा, राइट.
ये फिक्स्ड आंसर, ये सभी के लिए मैथमेटिक कैलकुलेशन सेम. तो दैट इज द रीजन प्रॉम्प्ट इंड्यूसिंग फैक्चुअलिटी ट्रू होगा इसका.
ओके.
ठीक है. ओपन एंडेड चेन ऑफ थॉट में कभी भी आप क्वेश्चन बनाते हो, हमेशा उसका प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी नो होगा, क्योंकि मैथमेटिकल
जो वो सब हाइपोथेटिकली है, हाँ, हम लोगों को मतलब जस्ट एक प्रॉम्प्ट लिखना है।
मेड अप कैरेक्टर्स है, वो क्वेश्चन आप खुद बना रहे हो, बट द कैलकुलेशन उसके अंदर है जिसके बिहाफ पे हमें आंसर मिलेगा, वो फैक्ट बेसिस है, क्योंकि मैथमेटिकल कैलकुलेशन इज सपोर्टेड एंड इज बीइंग वेरीफाइड।
तो इसको हम लोग इस तरीके से भी बोल सकते हैं कि प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी ऑलवेज बी नो एंड प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी इंड्यूसिंग ऑलवेज बी यस इन द केस ऑफ ओपन एंडेड थाउट चेन, ये जो भी था आपका ओपन एंडेड चेन ऑफ थाउट क्वेश्चन, राइट?
यस,
ओके, थैंक यू मैम।
everyone else clear why here prompt factuality is no for all these questions and why prompt factuality inducing is true?
Yes, ma'am.
So shall we go to the next question, next category?
Sure, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
Now the next comes here open-ended QA. What is open-ended QA? QA is question answering. Open-ended question answering. Let's start from instruction. Now see, open question answering means a general, it can be a general or in general question answering. In general means common questions भी हो सकता है, और जो questions research लायक होता है, जैसे हर बीमारी के बारे में हर किसी को नहीं पता, हर टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में हर किसी को नहीं पता, राइट? हर इन्वेंशंस के बारे में लोगों को नहीं पता, हर जगह दुनिया के हर कोने में क्या हो रहा है ये सबको नहीं पता, राइट? So whenever you create a question or you write a question which is actually searchable by every users in a system, that kind of questions are included in task category called as QA, yani question answering. As it is open-ended question answering, what we need to do here is we need to create questions on the given topic where it will have something searchable, means the question should be in that way that every user doesn't know that. It's not a general or common question. Like someone will say who is the president of, who was the first president of the particular country. Everyone knows that. But if someone you will ask who was the president or who was the prime minister in this particular year, everyone can't say that. That needs to be searched. In entire world, I can't say who was the 5th Prime Minister of America or President of America. I can't say, but I can say for India. So that is the question. That's searchable type of question should be included in open-ended QA. For example, let's see open-ended QA on health. Instruction type. Now you can see the question. What is OCD and what symptoms do sufferers often observe? Answer in a single detailed paragraph. In open-ended, every question is properly narrow filtered. Properly, it is given a proper direction. What you need to do. You have to answer in a single detailed paragraph, and the question is this. Or you can write in what is OCD and write in brief the symptoms do sufferers often observe. That is also correct. Got it? And then in the answer section you can see its answer. Now for this question, what is OCD and what symptoms do sufferers often observe? This is not a fact basis question. ये बीमारी पहले से नहीं था, ये बीमारी निकला है अभी, और ये हर किसी के लिए सही नहीं है, ये फैक्ट बेस्ड नहीं है. बट जिसके पास भी ये क्वेश्चन जो भी सिम्टम से गुजरा है, ये उससे जो सिम्टम्स है उसका फैक्ट बेसिस आंसर मांग रहा है कि ये जो ओसीडी के लोग, बीमारी के लोग होते हैं, उनका सिम्टम्स क्या है. ये जो आंसर आएगा इसका ये फैक्ट बेसिस होगा. इसीलिए इसका प्रॉम्प्ट का फैक्चुअलिटी इंड्यूस कर रहा है, मतलब प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी इंड्यूसिंग इसका यस है एंड प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअलिटी नो है. अभी कोई बोलेगा कोविड-19 के बारे में बताओ. कोविड-19 is truth for now, it was not truth for earlier. तो कोविड-19 के ऊपर कोई कुछ बोलता है तो उसका इंड्यूसिंग जो है, फॉर एग्जांपल कोविड-19 के ऊपर किसी ने क्वेश्चन बनाया कितने लोग रिकवरी स्टेज क्या था कोविड-19 इंडिया में. अभी बात क्या है कोई बोलेगा कि हाँ अप्रॉक्सीमेट 70% तो हुआ ही था, कोई बोलेगा 75%। अब इन दोनों चीज में ना तो वो प्रॉम्प्ट फैक्चुअल है, ना वो उसका प्रॉम्प्ट का फैक्चुअलिटी इंड्यूस हो रहा है, क्योंकि आंसर डिफर करेगा। एंड बट जो आंसर होगा, अगर कोई उसका सपोर्टिव डेटा देता है, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय सपोर्टिव डेटा? सपोर्टिव डेटा मतलब अकॉर्डिंग टू द न्यूज ऑफ WHO, दैट मीन्स इट वॉज लाइक किसी वेरीफाइड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का नाम लिख के दिया गया कि इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने जो दुनिया भर में रिपोर्ट फैलाया है उनके अकॉर्डिंग 70 या 75% लोग रिकवर किए थे, देन वो प्रॉम्प्ट की फैक्चुअलिटी, सॉरी उस रेस्पॉन्स की फैक्चुअलिटी होगी। ओके, अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, let's go for the next question. Open-ended QA continuation. Here by mistakenly the answer has been started only. There should be a question also. सॉरी, अब देखिए क्वेश्चन कंटिन्यूएशन में क्या था, पॉलिटिक्स के ऊपर था। तो किसी ने क्वेश्चन ये बनाया, हु वाज द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स इन 1955? तो यहाँ पे आंसर शुरू हुआ, द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स इन 1955 वाज, फिर आंसर अधूरा छोड़ा गया। यहाँ पे आंसर अधूरा छोड़ा गया, इसका आंसर कहाँ लिखा है? ये, he served as 34th president from 1950 to 1961। अभी ये क्वेश्चन, इज दिस क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन फैक्ट? जो पर्सन 1955 में था, क्या आज भी वो है? नहीं है। आपका प्रॉम्प्ट का फैक्चुअलिटी इसमें रहेगा नो, बट दिस ईयर का नाम बोला गया है 1955, पर्टिकुलरली इस ईयर में कौन प्रेसिडेंट था, इसका फैक्चुअल जवाब मांग रहा है वो। और ये वेरीफिएबल है। Now the question, who was the president of United States in 1955? This question is not factual because the president who was in 1955 in 2023, the same president is not there. That is the reason this question is not factual. But the person who was in 1955, the demanding answer is factual. Whenever anyone will search who was the person in 1955, the president, everyone will say the same answer. That is the reason the prompt is inducing a fact basis answer. Hence prompt factuality inducing is true, and the response factuality is also true. Understood? Now open-ended QA topic is that type is ICL, in context learning. So how it has been written, see, give me 2 more of Leonardo da Vinci's most famous work of art and list them in chronological order. It is an ICL question. Now you can see a difference. You will ask me, ma'am, here it is ICL question, but there is no separate SCP tag used. Why? The reason is of number. If you give numbers while solving the example, this is the first one is this, 1 dot this, 2 dot this, 3 dot this. If these kind of numberings are being done in the example, then we don't require SCP tag. Sorry? Anyone asked anything? Guys, until unless you don't have any question, please don't unmute yourself. Now, as per the question, the answer is being solved. 6 examples has been given. The SCP tag is not used because of numberings. यहाँ पे नंबर यूज हो गया है, इसलिए SCP टैग यहाँ पे यूज नहीं हुआ है. ओके? अगर यहाँ पे नंबर्स नहीं यूज हुआ होता, देन बैप्टिज्म ऑफ क्राइस्ट ये ईयर लिखने के बाद SCP टैग, अनंशिएशन लिखने के बाद SCP टैग. अगर ये 1, 2, 3, 4 यूज नहीं हुआ होता तो, क्योंकि यूज हुआ है इसलिए SCP टैग्स यूज नहीं है. यस, someone is asking something?
यस मैम. तो ये चीज हम ऐसे नंबर्स हमने यहाँ पे लिखे हैं, तो हम ऊपर भी लिख सकते हैं जो ऊपर से आपने बताया, तो उसमें भी SCP टैग्स नहीं लगाएंगे?
हाँ, जब भी आप ICL में नंबरिंग दे के एग्जाम्पल्स लिखो तो SCP टैग मत लगाना. अगर नंबर्स नहीं लिख रहे हो तो SCP टैग लगाना, वरना कंप्यूटर को नहीं समझ में आएगा.
या ओके फाइन.
Ajay, are you there? Ajay?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, this Japanese team, whosoever is there can join with Agua. He will be starting at 3 o'clock.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay. So, Monica team for Japanese.
Japanese team will get a proper training with live training from Agua, so they can leave the training if they want, or if they want to stay, then no one.
So you have 40 minutes from now on. Okay. So if you want to see the live training, you can leave and join it 3 o'clock.
Open-ended QA is clear for all.
Yes, ma'am.
Someone has asked in between that, ma'am, for ICL, can't we write paragraphs? Why should we write point-wise? See, ICL we cannot write paragraph. The reason is paragraph cannot be given as examples. But point-wise when you write, or list of things whenever you write, it will be proper. When you write short answers, or in list, in the way of list you have written, or small mathematical questions you solve, those kind of things can be given in ICL, because there you need to write one example, means one question solved and the next question which is unsolved, for mathematical question. But for other questions you can create one question where few of the points you can show the example as how to write, and the next points you can write it as per the given examples. That is why ICL is not preferred to be written in paragraphs. Is that correct? Dear, is that understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So next we go for open-ended classifications. First, here you had a doubt, you can ask now after my explanation. What happens in classification? Classification, as the name represents, the question will be like categorize or classify things, or ideally these two things are mainly used, classify the below things, or specify particularly on which things are being specify things like that. This is how the category is being started, or the questions are being formed. You can see the examples. What topic does the article discuss? There is a small article is being written over here, and it is being asked what topic does this article discuss. Now, if suppose this kind of question you bring, from where this article will come, you can take a reference or a paragraph from Wikipedia and paste it over here, and then ask from where means on particularly this paragraph is based on which topic, or which not topic, which topic or which criteria you can ask. Then the answer will be like, let's say here it was on sports, so the article it has been taken for Auckland Athletics. A small article has been taken, or paragraph from a complete article, a small paragraph has been taken, and then here it is mentioned as this article is about baseball, more specifically the pitches on the Oakland A's and the LA Angels. Okay, understood this one? How this question has been formed? Now in this section, if you want to write, if at all you don't want to write in this way, you want to write in like say set of data classification, so like using the word like classify the below. So what you can write for this section, classify the below, I'll show you here writing. You can write the question as classify the below as per the type of sports. Okay, then here, then you can, what you can do, you can write here sorry, classify, we give this, then we start writing. Let's say one we give was cricket, hockey, chess, now this is my question. If it is instruction based, then this is my question for open-ended classification. You can write in this way also. And in answer, what you can do, for answer, what you will do, you will copy this options only, copy and then paste in the answer section. For cricket, now as it is being asked to classify, what we will do, we will give proper, we have to, on basis of some set of data, we need to classify. Cricket, it is international sport. Then for hockey, for Ludo, This is how we are supposed to write the answer. Understood? Guys, I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay, now if we go and if we write this thing, this is instruction. That is the reason only question in the prompt section and answer in the response section. Okay, now if the same thing comes, this is instruction, this is the reason we have written like this. If it will come as continuation, how you will write the same question? I am pasting here. This is the way to represent. But I'll not be giving, just because I need to show the continuation, so I'll be not giving here the numberings. This will not be given. That is how we can show the continuation, or it will be taken as ICL task. If your question doesn't have numbering, then answer will also not have numbering. Fine, this is your continuation. The same thing I'll write for ICL now. This much. This thing, if I give numbering, then no SCP tag. If I don't give numbering, I'll write the SCP tag. The bracket. So this is one example. This is the second example, this is the third example, and this. And the same answer will be again written over here. Okay, this inverted commas is coming because of copy paste. Do not give inverted commas in this kind of prompts. Okay, understood clearly? I hope I'm pretty clear.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you see here, open-ended classification. Here also, you rather than writing articles bringing from somewhere like this, questions also you can clear. Means you can write it down. See, in continuation type here, classify the following resources. Now the things has been continued. Some resources, energy resources has been written, and on basis of what the first two has been solved, not solved. The first answering part has been started from here, and it has been continued till here till the answer part. If you go for the same kind of question in ICL part, see, classify the following animals based on what they eat. So for 3-4 things properly as per example, it has been solved. SCP tag it has been given, and for the rest animals it has been left out, and that has been solved in the answer. Got it? Guys, did you get it? We can proceed for next category.
Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
Yes, we can.
Yes, ma'am.
Now comes open-ended brainstorming. Do remember, in open-ended brainstorming, always the question you frame, it should be starting with like come up with 5 things or 4 things, any number can be given, or point out 3 things, 2 things, list down 3, 4, 5, any numbers, but list down, come up, point out, discuss 5. So any list of items should be there. The question itself will be saying that list of items. जब आप हिंदी में लिखोगे कोई 5 बातें बताइए, 5 चीजें दर्शाइए, क्वेश्चन ही मांग रहा होगा, लिस्ट मांग रहा होगा, काउंट ऑफ नंबर्स के साथ लिस्ट मांग रहा होगा. जैसे एग्जांपल
मतलब इसी तरीके से जैसे कि हम लोग किसी भी चीज का सूची मांग रहे हैं वहां पर से, है ना,
सूची मांग रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग का मतलब होता है हम लिस्ट ऑफ आइटम्स जनरेट करें पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक के ऊपर. एग्जांपल, इट इज स्पोर्ट्स. So when it asks for list of items, you can see come up with 5 warm-up exercises to do before playing a cricket match. As it is open-ended, the question is completely filtered. You can see 5. ये अगर पूछा था come up with 5 warm-up exercises, then it was only general question. It will be not open-ended. Just because it is completely directed for which things warm-up 5 warm-up exercises. Like 5 warm-up exercises to do before playing a cricket match. So while playing cricket or before playing cricket, which kind of warm-up exercises we have to do? That 5 exercises write down, point wise, and you can see the answer. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Understood? As this is a brainstorming. After writing the exercises name or after writing the point wise, either you write straight away points explaining, or write first the heading, then the points, then explanation, heading, explanation. That you can write. That is completely on you. Understood? Now see this. What are 4 manufacturers? Again, list of manufacturers has been asked. For which thing? Household appliances. Which household appliances? Again, it has been asked here. What are 4 manufacturers that produce household appliances such as air purifiers, air fryers, dishwashers, etc., as well as electronic items? Not on the manufacturer, you have to list down those manufacturers' name who are the producers of household appliances of these things and electronic items of like these things. Include where each company is based on. Now see, the answer has been started in the question because it is continuation one. So LG Electronics based in Busan, South Korea. Then if you come from here, Samsung Group, Dyson Limited, Philips and Co. So everyone's from where they are based, and the list of 4 manufacturers producing the 2 things has been listed down. Right? Understood? Now if you go for ICL, see, what are 5 reasons why people might choose to shop online on Amazon over retail store? Topic क्या है? Consumer. That is the reason we have to use people over here. What are 5 reasons why people might choose to shop online on Amazon over retail store? From 5 reasons, what has happened? 2 reasons has been given, and then at end of each reason explanation, SCP tag has been used. Second one, again SCP tag has been used. So the rest 3 which will be written as per this. You can see here. Now the rest 3 which has been written in response section, you can see these also has a SCP tags. Is that clear? Team, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there is a small change. In response, never give SCP tags. Responses always will never have SCP tags. SCP tags will be used in prompt section only, because in response we are writing the answer to the question. We are not giving examples. In question, in ICL, why we use SCP tag in prompts while solving the answers? Because we show the system that the next answers you have to give like this. So in response section, do not put SCP tags. I'm removing it from here. Clear, right? We can go for next category. Guys, if anyone has doubt, please let me know.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then comes your open-ended chat. Chat, you don't have anything to think of. This is the only category where you do not need to think about factuality or anything. Chat can be anything. Based on the topic, you can write imaginary chat, hypothetical chat, or a true event-based chat also. For example, a discussion, generate a conversation between a person and a AI bot. How to you can say an imaginary thing, how to pierce down an apple with utilizing a blender. This is till now blenders are used for blending or juicing. There is no product came where they can cut down slices of no blenders came which have a facility of cutting down slices or mixing or churning down into a proper percentage. Suppose, let's say you don't want to make proper juice, you just want to crush it. There is no device as of now in the form of blender in which you can set a percentage of crushing. So this is completely imaginary. That is our imagination. So if this kind of scenario comes, how what all chat means what things will be discussed within company AI bot or in the customer, that you have to represent in your answer. For example, here it is consumer. Someone has created a question like generate a chat conversation between Matthew and an AI bot, where Matthew is asking about how electric vehicles are better for the environment than the gas powered ones. If you see the example, you see AI bot. You know how when a company's AI bot respond, it first the thing that it does is it greets, hello sir, or welcome sir, how may I help you today? So in that way only you also have to, as per the category, if you are writing conversation between two friends, then normal, how does a friend start a conversation with another friend? Hello Sanjit, how are you? Then from here someone will the second friend will reply, let's say Sanjit replied, hey Rahul, I am completely fine here, long days back we had a discussion, you are coming now, all good with you? Then again Rahul will reply, yeah, everything fine. Actually, I called you for this thing discussion. Then Sanjay, this is how the chat should go and should also end. You should not leave the chat haphazardly. The chat should have a proper beginning and a proper ending. Like while ending the chat, thanks sir, bye, I'm going for the next work. I'll be back and will call you within some days. Be prepared and be in touch, please. Okay, okay, sure, we'll be calling you. The next friend says that, okay, sure, I'll be calling you within some days. I am also going out for 2 days, so please take care of yourself and stay healthy. So this is the way how we end a chat and how we start the chat also. Understood? In open-ended chat, you will always get instruction type or continuation type. You will not get ICM.
मैम लाइक जैसे हमें टॉपिक मिलेगा तो अगर चैट वाला मिलेगा इंस्ट्रक्शन, तो हमें चैट की तरह बातें करनी है, उसमें क्वेश्चंस नहीं बनाने.
क्वेश्चंस
जो चैट आप बोल रहे ना, ओपन एंडेड चैट, इसमें मतलब ये समझ नहीं आया मुझे थोड़ा.
क्वेश्चंस बनाने मैं आपका क्वेश्चन मैं ही नहीं समझ पाई।
नहीं, जैसे हम सब में क्वेश्चंस बना रहे हैं ना सारे टॉपिक्स में, तो ये चैट वाले में कैसे करना है?
क्वेश्चंस बनाना है फिर आंसर लिखना है। देखो क्वेश्चन बनाना, जनरेट अ चैट कॉन्वर्सेशन बिटवीन मैथ्यू एंड एआई बॉट वेयर मैथ्यू इज आस्किंग अबाउट इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स। ये आपने क्वेश्चन बनाया, देन आंसर इसका कैसे लिखा गया, चैट फॉर्मेट में।
ओके।
चैट वाले क्वेश्चन में मैम कोई स्पेसिफिक मतलब वहाँ पर क्या वर्ड लिमिट भी है क्या कि जितना मतलब वो करना होगा?
आप शॉर्ट चैट भी जनरेट कर सकते हो, आप लॉन्ग चैट लिख सकते हो। जैसे मैनेजर और उसके एग्जीक्यूटिव के बीच में टारगेट प्लान का डिस्कशन हो रहा है, वो शॉर्ट डिस्कशन भी हो सकता है।
इसमें भी टॉपिक के ऊपर में ही मतलब हम लोगों को चैट लिखना पड़ेगा जिस टॉपिक पे रहेगा।
हाँ।
और कितना सारा कैटेगरीज है मैम इसमें?
कितना सारा टॉपिक्स रहेगा?
नहीं, टॉपिक्स तो इट में भी वैरी, बट कितना सारा कैटेगरीज है जैसे ओपन एंडेड चैट, ओपन एंडेड क्लासिफिकेशन, ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग।
टोटल 11
11 है। और ऑलमोस्ट हर कैटेगरी में वही हम लोगों का 3 सब कैटेगरी है, तो कंटिन्यूएशन, आईसीएल और इंस्ट्रक्शन, राइट?
फ्रॉम टाइप है,
फ्रॉम टाइप वही बोली। इसका टास्क क्या हम लोगों को क्या गूगल शीट पे ही टास्क करना पड़ेगा इसका, या फिर कोई एक डिफरेंट टूल होगा?
सॉरी,
ये जो टास्क हम लोगों को करना पड़ेगा तो क्या इसके लिए अलग से कोई स्पेसिफिक टूल है या फिर हम लोगों को गूगल शीट पे ही करना होगा जिस तरीके से अभी आपने दिखा रहे हैं?
स्पेसिफिक टूल दिखाया जाएगा।
अच्छा, ठीक है, गो अहेड।
गणदीप को करता हूँ।
So we can go for next category now.
Yes, ma'am.
गाइस, मैं अभी हर क्वेश्चन में आप लोगों को फैक्चुअलिटी नहीं समझा रही हूँ, बिकॉज मैं फैक्चुअलिटी का बेसिक समझा चुकी हूँ आपको। Okay, so open-ended part we have already completed. Now we are left with closed-ended. What do you mean by closed-ended? Guys, I'm audible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understood closed-ended rewrite, whatever explained?
Yes, ma'am.
क्लोज एंडेड बाकी है.
अभी मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया, आप लोग को समझ में आया?
मैम साउंड नहीं आया कुछ भी.
ओके, मैं दोबारा एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ. इन क्लोज एंडेड रीराइट, व्हाट हैपेंस इन क्लोज एंडेड रीराइट? फर्स्ट, व्हाट इज क्लोज एंडेड? क्लोज एंडेड मीन्स in the question itself the context, the information will be present, and let's say for example I'll simplify more. In the question itself a piece of information will already, in a prompt section a piece of information already will be present, based on which questions will be prepared, and limited to that only answers will be written. Matlab, a text will be given, or a small passage you have to write first, then on basis of that passage you have to create your question, and then in answer section you have to respond from the piece of information only. Understood? Now from where this piece of information will come? You can directly type in Google, like see example, the topic is religion. Let's say I'll take a sub scenario of religion. I can take any scenario. Let's say for India only. But then I'll write here, because this is our verified resource, so I have taken Wikipedia. So clothing in India. This before that, just hold on. Religious clothing. Now what I will do, I took this complete one. I'll take the complete paragraph. This complete paragraph I'll copy. Control C. I'll write first. In the prompt section, I'll write first this. Okay. Then on basis of this, I'll create a question. Only on how much here it is present, the piece of information. I'll create a question. How to create a question? Just go through the paragraph which you have pasted. So I'll create a question like here. Or do the attendant, guys, don't go ahead with this capitalization. How do the attendant of LDS wear their daily clothings, or फिर I'll write like have their daily wears. Now I frame the question reading the paragraph only. If the question is in this way, see, now this is the complete paragraph. I wrote in the wrong place. Now as I have copied from here, so I'll remove this numericals, that doesn't require. Now this is my question, and this is the piece of information. The paragraph which I copied, it is the piece of information, and this is the question. Now for this question, what will be the answer? Here it is written, adherents of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is called as LDS Church, and some fundamentalists often receive temple garments at the time of receiving their endowment after taking part in the endowment ritual. These garments which are to be worn at all times. So here what I will write, the answer will be adherents of LDS Church receive their temple garments at the time of endowment, which they use as daily wears with exception of certain activities. Now this was my answer. Did I write something which is not present in this information? I pasted a piece of information. From this information I created a question. Now this question I answered. Now this answer you can find already, that is present in this paragraph only. Means this piece of information which you have given. This is instruction. Is that clear? Now if the same question comes for continuation, what I will do? I will put the enter in the prompt section after the question. I'll start the answer, I'll leave in the mid, and then I'll complete the answer in the response section. This is your continuation. Or
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what you will do if it is your ICL? What I'll do here is, wait. The way the ICL will be present here will be like this. Fine. Activities, full stop. SEP tag will be given.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then another question will be created again over here. You have to create a second question again. I'll read the paragraph again. What is the wearing? What is the general wearings of people who followed baptism? Now this is the question. For this question now, okay, now here I'll write the answer. Generally, here the last, white clothes are owned by those undergoing and performing baptism. Generally, people who followed baptism wear white clothes. Okay. This is your ICL. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
This category is your closed-ended QA. You have just read how to write open-ended QA. This is closed-ended QA. The paragraph, a piece of information there, then question is there, and answer has to be written in the response. That is closed-ended QA instruction. Piece of information there, question is there, half of the answer to the question is written, and then rest is written in response. That is closed-ended QA continuation. Piece of information there, one question is written, it's solved, and SCP tag is given, and another question is there which is unsolved. The answer has to be solved in the way the first question has been solved. That is ICL, closed-ended QA ICL. Clear?
मैम ये ICL में दो क्वेश्चंस होंगे, मतलब एक क्वेश्चंस का आंसर उसमें ही रहेगा और दूसरे क्वेश्चंस का आंसर रिस्पांस में रहेगा, राइट?
एग्जैक्टली.
ओके
ओके, एक एग्जाम्पल एटलीस्ट सॉल्व होना चाहिए. एटलीस्ट वन एग्जाम्पल शुड बी सॉल्व और शुड बी शोन इन द क्वेश्चन, रेफरिंग टू विच कंप्यूटर विल आंसर द नेक्स्ट वन.
ओके फाइन.
ओके,
तो ये सब में होगा, सब में, सारे ICL में या सिर्फ इस वाले में?
सारे ICL में होगा. सारे ICL में ऐसे पीस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं लिखना है. सिर्फ क्लोज्ड एंडेड QA में पीस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, क्वेश्चन, solve the question, then another question, then that another question will be written as per this example.
Okay.
Okay, but when it comes for open-ended QA ICL, in that you have to only write the question, solve the question, then the next one can be answered here. Or you can, what you can do, like generate 5 lists. So 4 lists you have already written. The 5th one was left. 5th one you can write there.
Okay, fine. Now I got it. Thank you.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Now you learned right now about open-ended classification in this one. This was the example for open-ended classification, right? This one we gave. Now the same way, if I write closed-ended classification, the category name is closed-ended classification. As it has been said that whatever answer will be written, the information should already been given in the question, that then only it becomes closed-ended. Here for this thing, for this particular question, if it comes in closed-ended, this is how you will be writing. Classify the below as per international or non-international. So the answer will be like this. There is no more difference. You see only the question. Now why it is written as closed-ended? See, here if I give this question only, I might answer it as international and non-international. But when this question will be given to you, you might write it as indoor, outdoor, means cricket outdoor, hockey outdoor, ludo indoor, chess indoor, discus throw is outdoor. That you can write, right? So that is the reason it is open-ended. Open-ended means it's whatever the answer has to be, it is not confined. Anyone, as per the set of data, anyone can divide this. Cricket 11 players, hockey 13 players, ludo you can say 2 players, chess 2 players, discus throw 1 player. Like this also the division can be done. It is not necessary everyone will write this thing. But when I say classify the below as per international or non-international, I make everyone bound to write like, is it international? Is it international or not? Is it international or not? It is international or not. This is bound to write. You cannot write anything else over here for this kind of question. That is the reason it is closed-ended. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think I don't need to describe continuation ICL, you people understand better.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay. So what is closed-ended rewrite? Rewrite means a piece of information will be given to you. You have to write in different tone. Let's say persuasive style, comic style, or a paragraph you have written. You will ask that write in form of poem. So you have to change. You have to rewrite the same piece of information in different tone. It may be like you can say some it may be elaborate thing, and you will say that write in a short note. That means you are changing. You are just changing the tone of the paragraph or the text, the piece of information. Got it? Did you get it? Closed-ended rewrite. See how here a paragraph has been taken, and write this text in a persuasive style. Persuasive is like a very formal and very soft tone. So they have just modified the paragraph, keeping all the information same. They have just modified the words of paragraph. Like example, in Hindi, if I say, sometimes we say that कर देगा क्या रे ये काम, और the next if we modify the same word in different tone, मेरे पास ये काम है, अगर तू कर देगा मेरे लिए तो थोड़ा सा help हो जाएगा. You can see the different things. Tones are completely different. One is blunt. पहला वाला जो बोला गया वो blunt way था, and second one is like a polite way. That is rewrite. Rewrite समझ में आया? Did you understand rewrite, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Going for the next one. Wait. Closed-ended summarize. As this word itself describe what has to be done. A piece of information you have to take. It may be some incident, some chat between real chat. You take between real chat. You take or some incident. You take in summarize section. Take always an incident, so that you can summarize some incidents there. In closed-ended summarize, always take a incident, a happening, a historical event, or something has happened earlier from which any conclusion can be drawn out. Like that kind of information you first put, then write the question like summarize the above paragraph basis on a particular thing. Like let's say you have taken a paragraph of the ruling time of Ashok. What changes has happened and all after the war, whatever works he has done, you have taken the long paragraph. Then you have written the question that summarize the effect of Ashok's rule on finance. Now from that entire paragraph, during his ruling time, how the finance strategies we're working on, you have to summarize it in your own words. Got it? Guys, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
मैं अभी किसी आई एम नॉट एक्सप्लेनिंग इंस्ट्रक्शन कंटिन्यूएशन ICL. I hope everyone is clear on that.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Good. Closed-ended QA I already explained to you. Closed-ended classification already I explained to you. We have one category more left. It is closed-ended extract. Closed-ended extract is the next easiest one. Take a piece of information from Wikipedia for whatever topic. You do not require any incidences or anything. You can take any paragraph, and then what you can do, you have to just see. A text has been taken and just written, extract the sentence where Ajay is talking about the cons of studying in Canada. From this paragraph, take out the exact line, copy the exact line where Ajay is talking about the cons of studying in Canada. Now, like here you can see Vijay, Ajay, two Indian students were discussing the pros and cons of studying in Canada. Vijay was excited studying here and opportunities, okay. However, Ajay was concerned about high cost of living in Canada and the cold weather when he is found daunting. Now, where it is mentioned like Ajay is talking about cons of studying in Canada, it is this. However, Ajay was concerned about high cost of living in Canada and cold weather, which he found daunting. This is the one where he has mentioned the cons of Canada. So just copy from however to daunting. It is why it is written half here in and then nothing is there, because this is continuation. See. Got it? The exact sentence has been copied from the paragraph because it is asking extract the sentence from the paragraph. So when you will write in Hindi, you will write like नीचे दिए गए अनुच्छेद से इस पंक्ति को निकालिए. इस पंक्ति को मतलब जिस पंक्ति में इस बारे में समझाया जा रहा है उस पंक्ति को निकालिए. Exactly from that paragraph only copy down that line.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it?
Yes.
Now you see here one more. Extract the sentence where the lawyer accepts the verdict. Mr. Foley's lawyer initially pushed her for a deferred sentence and minimal fine, citing her client's lack of past record and demonstrated remorse. The prosecution pushed for 6 months in jail due to seriousness of the crime as well as substantial financial penalty. Ultimately, both sides agreed to a sentence of 1 month jail time and $50,000 fine. Foley will report to the Department of Corrections in June. Now, Mr. Foley's lawyer, Mr. Foley is the accused one's lawyer, is the one for which we are talking. So now here is asking where the lawyer accepts the verdict. Ultimately, both sides agreed to a sentence of 1 month. So here the lawyer also accepted the verdict. Verdict has been given by judge and judge sentenced to 1 month of jail time and $50,000 fine. So for this sentence from ultimately till fine, it will be copied and written. As it is instruction, the answer is written over here. Got it? So whenever you start writing, whenever you extract any sentence from a given paragraph, you have to write in inverted commas. Understood?
मैम एक बार प्लीज फिर से.
जब आप एक्सट्रैक्ट का कोई भी पैराग्राफ ऐसे एक किसी भी पैराग्राफ से आपको बोला जाता है सेंटेंस को लिखो, ये सेंटेंस कहाँ पे है या फिर ये चीज़ कहाँ किस सेंटेंस में बताया गया है वो लिखो, तो जो सेंटेंस कॉपी करोगे पैराग्राफ के अंदर से आंसर जब लिखना स्टार्ट करोगे तो इन्वर्टेड कॉमा के अंदर ही उस आंसर को लिखोगे.
ओके फाइन, चाहे वो किसी में भी हो ना, इंस्ट्रक्शन में हो, ICL में हो, किसी में भी हो.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. You can see here, see. Now here when it is starting in continuation part, see from where the extraction, from where the sentence we copied down, before that inverted comma is there, and where the answer also ended for this. When we completely pasted the lines, then again inverted comma closed.
Okay, fine. That's okay.
Okay. Now same thing. It is closed-ended extract whether ICL. Paragraph has been given. Extract the sentences from the article above the pertain to the following ideas or topics. तो यहाँ पे तो पहली बार में बोल दिया कि यहाँ से, और it has already been said here that for these below ideas show from where which line depicts that these ideas. So first one is solved, SCP tag is given. Second one is also solved, the SCP tag is given. Then now it has asked the third question, 2 sentences that discuss how climate change threatens power delivery to homes. You can see these 2 lines has been copied down. Okay. Hope understood clearly.
मैम फिर जो उसमें आईसीएल में जो हमने नीचे लगा, फिर उसमें तो इन्वर्टेड कॉमा नहीं लगाया थर्ड क्वेश्चंस के आंसर में।
यहाँ पे छोड़ दिया है, ये पूरा ही कंप्लीट पैराग्राफ ही लिखा है, जो एग्जैक्ट सेंटेंस जहाँ पे है शुरू से एंड तक, वो बीच में से कुछ भी नहीं लिया है, इसलिए नहीं दिया है. यू कैन गिव योर इन्वर्टेड कॉमास.
ओके
ओके, सारे कैटेगरीज क्लियर हो गए? एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड ईच एंड एवरी कैटेगरी?
यस मैम.
नो डाउट्स? Now I will show you the portal. Logging in the portal, I will show you how you are going to work, how the portal will be shown to you. We will be giving you the portal link. You will, like this, list will be given, list of work will be given. You will be assigned here with the names. Here the agent name will be there. I will go for Hindi now. See, now here agent names will be there. Against the agent name there will be username and also the password. For each file you will be getting a username and a password. So log in for the particular file, log in the username, copy it, copy the username, click over here and paste as plain text. Then again go to the login sheet, password, copy the password, right click, paste as plain text and then sign in. I came to that portal. Now whatever file has been assigned to me, let's say the first file is this, Control C. In this area, this is the file name area, I'll click here, I'll post here, I pasted it, the file name came. This is the way of opening the file. I'll click here, open the file. Here I can see the file name written. What is this file name depicts? 0456 is the file number. Open-ended generate is the file category. Sorry, the task category. INST is instruction. This is prompt type. Art is the domain. Okay. Understood? And here it is the file status. If you come and click in this section, see. The first, this blank space is your prompt section. This is your response section. Understood? This, where this below the prompt factuality, the line you can see below this, when you will click, it is the prompt section, and below this response factuality, the line you see and the gap you see, it will be the response section. Whenever you open file, you will find something already written. Just do one thing, just delete that everything. See, if I delete that, you can see here it is written. Click here to add prompt. Got it? If I delete again this, just a moment. You don't need to keep any record just because someone has worked or someone is about to work. Okay. Now you see, if I open the file again, I think it will be clear. When you will see your file, exactly it will come in this way. See, click here to add prompt. So where it will be written as click here to add prompt, click here. This is your prompt section. This is the question section. This is the response section. Okay? Understood? This is non-editable for everyone. This is kept as editable, but no one will change. The task, this file name should be matching here. Prompt type, whatever it is written here, INST, it is instruction. Correct. This prompt factuality inducing, response factuality, response style, this all has to be entered by you as per the content you give here. First, write the prompt, means write the question, write the answer, then as per the prompt type, change the formatting here only. If it is instruction, then question here, answer here. If continuation, then half of the answer will be in the prompt and the rest answer in the response section. If it is ICL, then in prompt section solve some question and the next question will be solved over here in response section. Is that clear for you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it? Now there is a part after doing these all. This file contains total how many prompts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total 25 prompts. This particular one file is having 25 questions and 25 answers to be created. Okay. On this same task category, same prompt type and same topic. 25 questions you have to generate and 25 answers you have to generate. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. तो यही क्वेश्चंस आ रहा था कि कितने क्वेश्चंस करने हैं, but now clear.
Clear, fine. Now, whenever you write any question, okay. Now, what is this keywords written? This also you have to enter, but how you will enter? Whatever your question here you have written, whatever questions you have written, the main subject on which the question is focused, like this. It is, suppose, let's say here if an example, it was mentioned this one. Write a paragraph about how birds fly, drawing an analogy to how airplanes fly, include pros and cons of different wing shapes and altitude impacts of bird flight. So what do you think? What are the main keywords in this question? Birds, airplane, flight of birds and airplane, the main subject, and then difference in wing shapes and impacts of flight. Sorry, impacts of altitude. This is the main focus of the question. You see here the keywords being written. Birds, airplane, altitude and flight. Keywords will always be based on the prompts only, not the response. Whatever the main subjects is being focused or about which we are discussing or we are going to write or we are answering, those will be the keywords. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
What is response style? The way your response is. Let's say write a paragraph. If you write a short paragraph, then your response style is concise. If something and you give a very blunt answer, which can be even given in a polite way, but you give very straightforward and blunt answer, then the response style will be blunt. How you will choose the response style? You have been given with a proper list. You can choose as per the way you have written, you can choose here the response style. Chatty means you can say too much of, this chatty word is completely used only for the conversation. Chatty and that conversational, this will be response style for your conversation. Sorry, open-ended chat, that category. Okay, and then blunt, which is completely direct. There is no if and but, very directly everything has been straightforward, it has been said. There is no so many words used or round and round things have not been explained. Very straightforward to the point answer, it is called blunt. Cheerful, a happy moment. The answer is written in a very happy, the answer itself shows a happy or a celebrating moment. That is called cheerful. Upbeat is normally never used. Concise, when an answer can be descriptive, but whatever you write, you have written in a short paragraph. That is concise. emphatic, some sad news or sad, the answer which you have written, it has some sad news or sad informations in that, then you can write it as emphatic. Formal, almost all answers are formal. Normally, no answers are informal, but still formals are like very politely, and all the official matters or rules, regulations which has been discussed, that's been said, it is as formal. Informal is all casual things, whatever you say. Conversation is informal. Very casual talks you have when happens, that is informal. Journalistic, your legal, whatever comes under news or looking into reports, if anything is being written, then those will come in journalistic. All literature kind of topics will come under literary. Neutral is the neutral is written where you cannot decide if it is formal or informal. Normally these all words are not being used in any kind of thing. This much only you will be using. Clear on this much?
Yes, ma'am.
How to write, where to write, it is all clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the last section which is left, it is citation. What is citation and what is reference link? You can see here a reference link is one sections are here. In all tasks where you see the task category is written as open-ended, there at the end of the word in the response section, end of the last word of the response section, we have to give a citation. What is the format of citation? See here. Suppose, let's say we have written something about elephants, and if I have to write, as of now I opened a this was the page which I opened just now. So suppose I took this data. Okay. Or let's say I am discussing on here itself. Suppose this is the question I wrote, and birds and airplanes flight. Birds and airplanes flight as per their wings, Wikipedia. Okay. Now I just have clicked here, birds flight, Wikipedia. I opened. Let me see if flight has been discussed. Mechanism and wing size. Yes, everything has been discussed. In this Wikipedia, everything has been discussed. So how I'll write? I'll take bird flight. I'll copy the page name. This is the page name. Whatever topic is written over here, it is the page name. And I'll go to the answer section. Here in the answer section, before the full stop, what I'll do, I'll give a space, I'll give a round bracket, I'll give a inverted comma, paste the topic, then inverted comma, sorry, then inverted comma, then I'll give a comma, I'll give a space, I'll write the domain name. What is the domain name for this? You can see here. Things which are apart from HTTPS till .org. en.wikipedia.org. This is the domain name only. Do not include HTTPS. So what I'll do, I'll paste here and I'll close the bracket. Then full stop will be, then the full stop will be given. In Hindi you will be giving Purnached, and I think in Japanese it is full stop only. So before for every open-ended task, citations are been given always before full stop or before Purnached. Okay. How you have got this? How to get this? You have to see on which your question is based on. Take that main subject and type in Google writing Wikipedia. What I did, see my question. How did I have searched birds and airplanes flight as per their wings Wikipedia. This was the right question, right?
यस मैम। मैम तो ये लिखना पड़ेगा, मतलब जो आपने बोला
सॉरी,
जो आपने लिखा है लास्ट में, ये लिखना पड़ेगा।
हाँ, हर ओपन एंडेड टास्क पे आपको साइटेशन देना है,
हर क्वेश्चन के पीछे, आंसर के पीछे,
हर ओपन एंडेड टास्क के रिस्पॉन्स के लास्ट में साइटेशन देना है।
ओके
Okay, but when it comes for closed ended task, you have to do one thing. क्यों closed ended task में क्या होता है, you have to give reference link and the citation both. Okay, what is the reference link? Now let's say fine, I have for closed ended task I have shown you an example here. This was the example. Now what I have did, I have copied this passage from Wikipedia, right? So what I will do, I will take this religious clothing, because I copied the exact one. So what I will do, where I have finished the pasting in the prompt section, the piece of information, post the full stop, I will write the bracket, inverted comma, again inverted comma, and comma, space, what is the domain, en.wikipedia.org. So again I will write here en.wikipedia.org. This all will be in English only. When this en.wikipedia.org, or if this content is in Hindi, if you write Hindi content, if you see, wait, I'll show you one more thing. Religious clothing in India, Wikipedia. Suppose I have taken this. Suppose I have pasted content from this page. I have taken any paragraph from this page, let's say. Now, whichever page you open, you have to check what is this domain written. According to that, write. अगर यहाँ पे भारत में वस्त्र हिंदी में लिखा है and it is showing here en.wikipedia.org, write according to that. Example, this. If I write here, got it? If at all domain name here it changes from en to hi, here if it is changing to en to hi, then you have to write hi.wikipedia.org. So whatever domain will be written, write that only. And in that way, okay. Do not translate from your mind. If this topic is written in Hindi, write in Hindi. If it is written in English, write in English. Whatever page you have opened, check the domain name and write that.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it? That was your citation. Where I used the site for close-ended task, first citation I gave in where I have completed the pasting. Sorry, I wrote in the wrong place. This is not the exact last one. This is the paragraph I pasted. Complete paragraph. So my citation will be there here. This content from where I have taken, it is written in English, religious clothing. So wherever I'll post this citation, it will be also written in the same way. Okay. Now the question is there. Now what I'll do in answer section also, when it is completed, I'll give the full stop. Post full stop only I'll put the same. Religious clothing, sorry. Inverted comma start, inverted comma end after the paste, comma, that is en.wikipedia.org. Okay. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the difference between closed-ended and open-ended? In open-ended, we will write citation before full stop. In closed-ended, we will write citations after full stop.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, this is Agua. Maybe some of my members who are supposed to be doing the Japanese project have entered into your live session. May you please kindly tell them to drop so that they may join with the download link for the start of the Japanese project training.
You wanna say that you are going to start the Japanese training and some people are yet awaited to join?
Yeah, I still don't have, I only have 2 people. And I think the number should be.
Let me ask, did you ping to Manyata for it?
Pardon?
Did you ping Manyata for it?
I don't understand.
Okay, hold on, I'm asking her to join. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So in closed-ended section, after full stop only, we have to give the citation. And in open-ended, we have to give citations before full stop or before Purnachhed in Hindi. Okay. And what next? What other thing we have to do? You can see in the topic, there is a reference link coming. So while taking the reference link, just take the entire link. Control C and then go to the portal and put here confirm, exact copy and Control V. I'll not be pasting here. After Control V, add it. Okay. Post once you paste here, Control V, then click add. The same thing you have to do in again response section. Same link you have to paste.
Okay, ma'am.
It is only for closed section, not for open-ended. In open-ended section, you will give only citation. In closed-ended section, citations and your reference link.
ओके मतलब क्लोज एंडेड सेंड में हम लोग रेफरेंस में लिंक देना है, बाकी ओपन में नहीं देना है, राइट?
यस.
ओके.
Clear? Everyone clear now how to use and how to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone having any doubt can ask. We have completed the entire training. If any one of you has any doubt, can ask.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask कितना टाइम वर्क करना है? लाइक कोई टाइमिंग है या टास्क आता है तभी?
Task like you have to at least complete 75 prompts.
Okay, 75 prompts in a day.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, 75 prompts मतलब 75 questions, right?
Yes, 75. It may be it may be possible that it will come like 2 files having 25 prompts, and one file, the third file is having 5 prompts. So 25 plus 25 is 50, and then third file is 55 prompts, and another file came with again 25 prompts. So total 4 file you have worked and you have completed your target.
ओके. और पेमेंट्स वगैरह कैसा होता है? मतलब ये मुझे पता नहीं
This
है.
is not the right time. Sonali, you
Okay.
can ask to
Sonali,
Ajay.
you can contact me, okay?
Okay, fine. Yeah, now okay, fine. कोई टाइमिंग नहीं है ना मैम, मतलब कोई कि इतने से इतने बजे तक ही करना है?
नहीं, बट आपको फाइल असाइन करके हम रख नहीं सकते. आप तभी फाइल लोगे जब आप.
ओके, तो जब आप दोगे तो हम कर सकते हैं, या फिर मुझे मांगना पड़ेगा, या फिर आप करोगे तभी?
आपको मांगना पड़ेगा. हम आपको फाइल असाइन करके नहीं रखेंगे. File whenever it is assigned, that has to be completed within the time frame. If at all you have got the assignment in the morning, within next 3 to 4 hours you have to get it completed.
ओके, मतलब एक असाइनमेंट जो भी एक फाइल आप दोगे वो हमें 3 to 4 आवर्स में कंप्लीट करके देना है, राइट? ओके, फाइन.
Some prompt. अगर आपके एक फाइल में 2 ही प्रॉम्प्ट है तो उसके लिए 3 घंटा नहीं मिलेगा आपको.
नहीं, हाँ, वो आप एक बार क्लियर कर दिया करना, या फिर जो भी है क्वेश्चंस, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Exactly.
यस मैम.
Okay. Is that clear to everyone now? Okay. I can see people have moved out. The persons who have attended the meeting till end.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Please assign only you can see for others.
Sure.
सॉरी मैम, आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही.
Okay. So guys, we have completed the training. No one other than Sonali and some few persons has asked. So you can see how you will be working, and if at all any other doubt is there, Ajay, you can share the group link over here, so whosoever has not joined, they can join. So these people's team leads can make them join.
You mean the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do.
यस मैम, मैं भी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे नहीं हूँ.
Ask your जिसके रेफरेंस से आए वो आप उनको बोलिए कि वो अजय से लिंक ले लें.
ओके मैम, ठीक है.
अजय सर, आप इस जो ट्रेनिंग की रिकॉर्डिंग थी प्लीज शेयर कर दीजिएगा.
यस सर.
थैंक यू. Can we leave now or are waiting for any other?
No more update is there.
Just a minute. I'll share the link. Okay.
Okay. Join.
अजय, एक्चुअल में ये वाला जो आपने अभी ग्रुप सेंड किया है तो जापानीज ग्रुप है ना?
मैंने लगता है गलत ग्रुप ज्वाइन कर लिया, सॉरी.
यस, ये हिंदी वाला ज्वाइन कर लीजिए.
हाँ, ओके.
So can we leave the meeting for today?
Yeah, if you don't have any doubt, you can leave, and we can start assigning the files. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
आई थिंक अजय सर मैं पहले से ही ज्वाइन हूँ इस ग्रुप में मे बी या
You are already in the group, right?
यस 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 सर
Yeah. Yeah, team. If you don't have any doubt, we can leave.